If you've been feeling like you've lost your creativity, like something that used to be a part of you is just gone, I want to offer you a different possibility. You didn't lose your creativity, you just stopped hearing it. Hello and welcome. I'm Janet, architect turned creative renewal coach and watercolor artist. I founded Blueprint to Brushstrokes to support mid to late career creative souls who've experienced creative burnout and depletion and are ready to stop that cycle so they can begin to rebuild a more sustainable and joy-filled creative life. I've also created a companion blog on Substack with additional reflections for each video. You'll find a link in the description. And if what I shared at the beginning of this video doesn't immediately feel true, that's okay. Because when you're in this place, it can feel very real. You sit down to create, nothing happens. You look at your materials and feel disconnected. Or you don't even try because it feels too far away. And over time, that feeling becomes, maybe I've lost it. Especially if life has been full for a long time. If you've been carrying a lot for a long time. Or you've been through a period of burnout or stress or repeated cycles. It can genuinely feel like part of you has disappeared. But what I've seen in my own experiences and in the people I work with is this. Creativity doesn't disappear. What happens is that it becomes quiet. Or, put another way, the creative spark starts to dim and sputter. And it becomes quiet because your attention has been pulled somewhere else. Responsibility, pressure, output, survival mode. And gradually, the part of you that notices, that feels curious, that wants to respond creatively, is too distracted or tired and stops until it feels like silence. So instead of thinking, my creativity is gone, I want to offer you a slightly different lens. There is always a quiet creative voice, a small flicker, a spark of creativity. And then there's everything else around us. The noise, the expectations, the pace of life, the weight of responsibility. And when the noise becomes loud enough, you don't lose your creativity, you lose access to hearing it. And the shift isn't to force creativity back, it's to gently lower the noise so you can begin to listen again, to slowly refuel your spark. And that can begin in a very simple way. Not by trying to make something impressive, not by planning a huge project, but by returning to something much more immediate. Noticing and responding. Letting your attention land somewhere again. If you're able, grab a sketchbook and join me for a few minutes. I will also be uploading the full sketch-along version of this in a few days, and you can find the link below. Sit somewhere comfortable, near a window, at a table, wherever you are. Take a moment to look around your space. Not searching, just noticing. Where do your eyes naturally settle? It might be your tea mug, a plant, a chair, a special ornament, the way the light moves across your table. Choose one thing. Now, begin to sketch it simply. No planning, no pressure to make it good. Just noticing the shapes, the edges, the light, the shadows. Let your hand move naturally. And as you draw, just hold this idea lightly. This isn't about being creative. It's about listening again. But listening with your eyes, listening with your hand. I'll stay with you for a few moments here. If you'd like a little more time with this, the full-length sketch from this practice will be shared in a companion video. You'll find that linked in the description. You can stop whenever you're ready, even if this feels unfinished. After you sketch, pause, take a moment, and ask yourself, when was the last time I felt even a flicker of creative curiosity? Maybe that flicker showed up just now. Maybe it's been quieter. Regardless of where you are, all those places are okay. Even if you've been feeling like your creativity is gone, gently consider that it may not have disappeared. It may simply have become quiet. And what you're doing here in these small moments is not starting over. You're simply returning. Until next time, wishing you a grace-filled day. I hope you find a few moments this week to listen for what's already there and to fuel your creative spark.